Hi, everyone. Alison here. Support for this episode of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Alice and Alex comes from Third Love, the lingerie brand using real women's measurements to design better-fitting bras. Did you know that 80% of women are wearing the wrong size bra?
I did.
That's a lot. You know it now. With Third Love, it takes just 30 seconds to answer a few questions to find the perfect fitting bra for you, all from the comfort of your home. Third Love stands behind their product so much that our listeners can try one for free for 30 days. Just pay up front for shipping and returns, and exchanges are always free and easy. I have a Third Love bra, and it is fantastic. Not only is it sexy and pretty, it makes my boobs look real good. So I suggest you try it out. Visit thirdlove.com/happy hour to get started.
Now entering Nerdist.com.
Everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Alison and Alex. I'm Alison Haislip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. This week, like every week, we are going to sip some news and slap at a booze. Sip some news
slap at the booze.
and slapping the booze. We are drinking in my garage, per usual.
Yeah.
Drinking with the only flight engineer in podcast history, I believe.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Tom Supervolcano Kravsky. How you doing, Tom?
Oh,
Good,
hi,
man.
Tom.
Hey. Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
Good to see you guys.
Here. Oh, hey.
It's nice to be here.
How's everybody doing? How's your weeks?
Good.
Yeah, anything exciting happening?
Well, I realized technically this happened last week, but we didn't talk about it, and we thought we should talk about it. But
Okay.
I went and did the Star Wars Tales. What is it? Tales of Tatooine.
Oh, Trials of Tatooine.
Trials of Tatooine. Yeah.
Yeah,
the VR.
the VR experience.
Yeah, because
super fun,
there's
right?
this IMAX VR.
Yeah, so
place.
What is that? I've seen posters. It's in that weird building that
It's
just
in the
sort
building.
of
It's
rotates.
across the street from the Grove. If you live in LA, you know what that means.
Yep.
But yeah, it was an empty building that kind of got rented out for pop-up spaces and stuff like that. But now it's just owned by IMAX VR, and it's like a modern day arcade. It's really freaking cool. They have probably like 10 to 12 different VR experiences.
Okay.
And you sign up for a time, and it's like, depending on what it is, I think it ranges anywhere from $7 to $10.
Okay.
And then you get this 5+ minute VR experience of whatever it is, but it's not like, while some of the stuff is the same stuff you can get at home.
Yeah.
What they have is like, if you go to my Instagram, you can see a video.
I saw it with the rumble pack thing you were wearing.
You get this thing strapped to your back, and it like rumbles, so you feel it. You feel more of the experience. Or I don't think it's there anymore, but they had a John Wick VR experience that had normal VR is something like your actual range of vision is only like 110, and this John Wick one is like 270.
That's awesome.
It's insane. Yeah, and then you're given like a VR gun, and it's heavy. It has weight to it, and you're just like shooting at bad guys, and you have to like duck and dodge and like actually try to hide behind things and stuff like
amazing.
that. It's so awesome.
I saw the sequel this week. It was
how is it?
amazing.
I've heard it's so fun.
Yeah.
I never saw the first one, but
You didn't see the first John Wick?
You got it.
It
looks awful.
It is exactly what you want it to be.
Just Keanu Reeves blowing shit up and saying
blowing
amazing
shit
things.
up. It is. I mean, it is one of the most surprisingly amazing movies I've ever seen.
All right, guys, you know what I haven't seen that I think I might actually take myself on a date to tonight?
Oh,
What?
Lego Batman.
Oh, I haven't seen it either.
Do you want to go?
No.
Oh.
I was like, no, we got things. We're
can't.
doing stuff.
Oh man, there's nothing has made me feel more lame than not being able to find a friend to go see Lego Batman with me.
Amazing. Oh, that's so sad.
I know, so I'm like, maybe I'll just go by myself.
Pretend like you're going with Batman. Because if you went on a date with Batman, you'd barely ever see him anyway.
That's a good point. I like that. All
You'd
right,
be in the
I'm just gonna say I'm
shadows.
dating Batman. There we go.
Like, hello, Allison.
Yeah, but anyway,
By the way, Batman, the Batman.
Yeah.
Boy, there's some tumultuous stuff going on. I feel like
What?
DC.
Tumultuous.
Yeah.
They're
Ben Affleck quit as the director.
Oh.
And then Matt Reeves.
The movie.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
Matt Reeves was going to come on and direct
Right.
it. And then negotiations supposedly broke down.
on that too.
They did. But then now he's been officially announced as the director. So Matt Reeves is going to direct it.
Yeah.
He did the Planet of the Apes remake.
Right.
Cloverfield, I think.
And he did Cloverfield, back in the day. I feel like he might have done the American Let the Right One In.
Oh,
But I don't
that
know.
was maybe.
Somebody in that vein.
Right.
Someone.
Someone.
But
But anyway, so Yeah. So speaking of Batman,
Sorry.
Looking forward to it. He was an amazing Batman, too.
Yeah,
Ben Affleck
he was.
great. So I would absolutely see him
know.
still.
yeah, my worry is just that it's going to be another Zack Snyder clone movie that has no reason to exist.
Did we talk about Batman versus Superman on this podcast? I can't remember.
I don't think so. I enjoyed it.
I didn't see it in the theater. I saw the director's cut.
Yeah.
You know, when it came out. And I didn't hate it, but
yeah.
I remember going, wait, if this is the director's cut and there was like an extra 30 or 40 minutes in it or something like that,
Yeah,
I was like,
no.
what wasn't in this?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I can't imagine anything having made sense
Well,
with
it
stuff
didn't.
missing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I realized some of the genius that, you know, like Marvel movies just got it down.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they might start like kind of all feeling the same and looking the same. I mean, that last Captain America movie wasn't a Captain America movie; it was an Avengers movie. You know what I mean? But still, like the formula that they have down works, and I feel like DC hasn't figured that out yet because. And this didn't even occur to me until like 3 days later, and I got really angry about it. But if you've seen Batman versus Superman, there's a shot where Batman Bruce Wayne is like sitting at his crazy console thing, and he falls asleep. And then
the future
Flash or Dark Flash, whatever he's called, I forget.
Future Flash.
Future Flash. Okay, he like zaps back and like screams Batman awake, something incomprehensible, and you're like, what the fuck was he talking about? And then he disappears.
Yeah.
And then that's never acknowledged through the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be a, like it's setting up for the Justice League and stuff like that. Obviously, I get that. But Marvel doesn't do shit like that.
Yeah, no.
Nothing happens in their movie that isn't prevalent to that movie. They save that shit for like the things that happen after the trailers.
Right, yeah.
There's none of that random like
this is going to make sense in 10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, what?
Exactly. I know.
That's
I was
stupid.
so
Why would you
annoyed
put that
by
in
it.
my movie?
I don't know why that made me so angry when that occurred to me. I was like, that made no sense for the actual movie.
Yeah. No,
Why is that in there?
Yeah. There are a lot of like, I don't know. I mean, look, I am a fan of Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Minus DC. Because I just don't feel like he's a comic book guy. I feel like he's the guy
Right.
that used to beat up the comic book guy in high school, and now
Yes.
he has the run of that man's pleasure.
He has
like,
a really cool visual style.
He does.
I really dig that.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think the looks, I mean, obviously they're going away from sort of Marvel's, poppy, colorful,
Right.
I mean, unfortunately, fun is the word that I
Yes.
think of.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly,
Like,
exactly.
And DC's always been a little bit more dour and dark.
Yeah.
I mean, Batman
And normally
itself.
I'm all about the edgy and moody and
Yeah.
less about the bubblegum, but for whatever
that
reason.
movie was just a lot of incomprehensible things.
Yeah.
And the worst
But-
part is that I think he's taken this character, or I guess I should say they, because it's really Warner Brothers and all of them. But
Right.
they've taken this character like Superman and made him completely unlikable.
Yeah.
agreed. Man,
And
it's
But
Superman-
by the way, I already
Superman is
didn't like
supposed to be-
Superman, and
Yeah.
now I just like
You're like,
I went
yeah,
from,
see?
I went from being like I don't like Superman
Cocky
because he's
asshole.
vanilla and
Yeah.
boring to wow, I don't like Superman because he's lame. Like,
Yeah, a friend of mine just said that we have yet to see a non-brooding Superman in a movie since the
Christopher Reeves.
yeah, the Christopher Reeve
Yeah.
stuff. And it's
Yeah.
like that's not like Superman isn't like brooding and concerned
No.
about shit. Like that's Batman. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
You have that. It's Batman. The other thing that really I couldn't quite get my brain around it was the fact that they made it that they I'm trying to think
use
of
your
how to
words.
do
Use
this.
your
Yeah,
words.
my words are
They didn't cast you as Robin.
yeah.
You
My
would've
buddy
been great.
auditioned
Nightwing?
back when I was
So
a
did
kid.
I. Everybody did.
And then, of course, it's like a celebrity. And I'm like, well, that makes more sense
Yeah.
than the idiot from high school that is in your theater program. You know what I mean? But no, the thing that I really dislike that they did with Batman that I couldn't quite get my brain around it, and it didn't bug me until some of the events that happened. But Batman never used guns.
No,
and I
right.
know this
Well,
is going to
that's-
sound like, oh yeah, Crimey River, but you're like, no, but that was the whole point. It was fun because he used all these other
Yeah.
amazing gadgets.
He like MacGyvered shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
and really, he used no gadgets.
Right.
He used
His claw. That's
I
about
mean,
it.
I
yeah,
guess
once.
Yeah.
And weirdly, because when you did it, you're like, that's not how a human would be able to do that. And I get that we're not in human world, but like, if I saw Superman doing that or Spider-Man, I'd be like, yeah, because they're not human anymore.
Right.
But Batman's a dude, and I was like, some of that shit, like,
impossible.
There are like gold medal gymnasts that couldn't do that shit.
Right.
So then it's just, hey, look, a CG thing flying in the corner.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of cool looking, but it's like, give me a break. Anyway. Enough about that movie that was 2 years old.
I forget what the actual number is, but this is very close. But you know how many lines Superman had in Batman versus Superman?
How many?
Like 42. 42 lines. In the sequel to his own movie.
Yeah, I know.
Superman got 42 lines.
Yeah. That movie should just be called some backstory for the Justice League if you're interested.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like that should have been the title of the movie.
Yes, totally.
Batman versus Superman, mostly backstory for a movie that's going to be out in 5 years.
Okay, now that we've just talked about something that's literally over a year old, let's do something current.
I did see a new movie this week.
Ooh.
That hasn't come out yet.
Ooh.
Rough cut of Super Troopers 2.
Oh.
It was hilarious. It was like the funniest movie I've seen
I have to
in a long
rewatch
time.
Super Troopers. It's been ages since I've seen that.
It's been ages. When is it going to be done? Do you know?
Not sure. I don't know. But it was amazingly funny.
And this is a movie that was Kickstarted, right?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I think they shot for like they were asking for $4 million, got more than $4 million.
Yeah,
or they were asking for like 4. Yeah, they were asking for 4 and they got like 10 or something.
Yeah. Hells yeah.
Dude, the fucking Kickstarter, when it works, it's like, holy
works.
shit.
You're like, fans.
Holy crap.
Should we kickstart our podcast?
Yeah. Hey,
just because?
They're like, why do you need money? You do it for free anyway. Sad.
We just want to feel validated.
Yeah, but we don't want to.
All right, speaking of people who validate us, look at that segue. Let's go to some emails.
Amazing. Emails in your face.
In your face.
This is random. I just thought,
Sure.
Let's do it.
Great.
Oh, wait. Before we get to that, I want to do this.
Oh, wow. All right.
Here we go. You ready for this? People do not swallow spiders in their sleep.
Oh, thank God.
This is from Rise.
Hi, Rise.
Allison just blew her own mind.
That was awesome.
Allison literally just like
that must happen to him all the time.
if you were stoned, we would never be able to finish the show.
Oh, we should get her stoned sometime.
We should totally get her stoned.
You guys, I just legitimately get stupid when I'm stoned. I don't get stoned very often, but when I do, it's like I just become a moron.
Yeah, that is not surprising. So anyway,
Wait,
hi, Rise.
How do you spell his name?
RHYS.
Oh,
Reese.
Rise.
No.
John Reese Davies?
Yeah, Reese.
I don't know.
Rise. Anyway,
it's
but
Reese.
if I'd said
now
Reese,
we fucked it up.
No, you wouldn't have been able to have that great moment.
I know.
So I did it for
Hi,
you.
Reese.
Hi, Reese. Way less excited than hi, Rise.
All right.
It was fantastic. Anyway,
Read his damn email.
okay, they might. But the thing that you're referring to in this week's episode, it was last week's episode, or the week prior,
Spiders,
was a study from someone who was doing research on how fake information passes on the internet.
Wait, no.
It started in 1993. In 1993, they were talking about how information that came from people's email would be taken more seriously. So they put a list of 10 incorrect facts and they emailed it to a bunch of people. And one of those incorrect facts was, on average, each human being swallows 8 spiders while they sleep a year.
Oh my gosh.
And that is complete bullshit.
Well, that makes me so happy because I actually remember learning that like in chemistry class or something like that.
Yes,
like AP Chem.
Some teacher was like, "Oh shit, really?
Yeah,
wow, I should tell my students.
Yeah,
they should sleep with their mouth closed.
Yeah,
fucking spiders." Anyway, but I thought so, and I actually looked it up on Snopes, and it's true. And there's like a bugologist. What are those called again?
I don't know. We were about to make up something. I don't know.
No, I know what it is. Wait, I know what it is. No, it doesn't have the word insect at all.
But
it's like
cupcakeologist.
No, it's like cupcakeologist, but with more bug legs. Anyway,
loner.
Etymologist.
Isn't that
sounds good?
I feel that has something to do with the study of words.
Well, etymology is the history of words.
So, by the way, etymologist would not be the right answer.
Somebody just told me a really good etymology of a word that I was like, what? I'm not going to be able to remember it so long ago. Anyway,
Moving on.
so hey
This is
guys,
all getting
no
terrible.
spiders.
No spiders in our faces.
No spiders in your faces
No
at
spiders in our
night.
faces.
So open your mouth all you want. That's disgusting. All right, here we go.
Okay.
So this was fun. I just saw this and I was like, interesting. How do you rate the Star Wars movies? This is from Ellen.
From Ellen?
Yeah,
Helen?
or Elin. Sorry.
What? Spell it.
Elin. E-L-I-N. Pronounced E-E-L-I-N. So I'm assuming that's
Elin.
Elin.
Elin. All right, cool. What's up, Elin?
Long-time listener, first-time emailer. Love the show.
Yeah.
Would love to know how you rate the Star Wars movies compared to each other.
Oh.
I just thought, I don't know how,
Okay.
what people's opinions are.
Well, this is my opinion. I know this is
Hit
not how
me.
people do it, but my number one is Jedi because Ewoks.
I get that.
They got me an
They
Ewok.
got
I was a little girl watching Star Wars movies.
Yeah, Ewoks.
So it is
Speeder bikes and
Jedi, then
Ewoks.
then it's A New Hope,
Okay.
then it is Empire, and that's
Interesting.
solely because as a little girl I was really fucking traumatized when Luke got his hand cut off.
I get that.
And I know that that's
get
most
that.
people's favorite, but that like I'm just going for my initial.
Yeah, I get that.
So Jedi, New Hope, Empire, then Force Awakens, then
1, 2, 3, somewhere in there.
yeah.
Just mix
Did you see?
Yeah.
And you saw Rogue One though, yeah?
I just see. Am I counting Rogue One? I
mean,
just
it's
didn't
a
count
Star
that.
Wars movie.
I guess you're right. I guess I wasn't counting it because it's in the
yeah.
trilogy. I would probably put Rogue One. I'd put Rogue One before Force Awakens.
I get that. Yeah.
Solely because I really liked Force Awakens, but Force Awakens
Yeah.
was basically the first movie.
Yeah.
Ever. Was basically
It was a New Hope.
Yeah.
A new Hope.
At least Rogue
squared.
One like just changed some things up and
Yeah.
I agree.
And I really
Yeah?
I really liked that Rogue One while it was made, currently it still had all the old technology
Yeah.
from
Yeah, that
before
was
New Hope. I just
so
thought that
cool.
was the
I
coolest.
love that.
Yeah,
too.
super
Yeah.
fun.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, you're very close. I would probably do Empire, then Jedi, then New Hope, then Rogue One, then Force Awaken, and then 1, 2, 3 doesn't matter.
Yeah. I haven't even seen the prequels in ages.
I know,
I
I
literally
know.
remember like the pod race
Yeah.
and
That's
and
pretty
him like
much-
crawling out of the lava pit with all of his limbs on fire or
Yeah.
something like that.
My favorite was that they had to go in and CG back
I-
the Darth Vader arms.
Wait,
Do you remember this? So in the
what?
first trailer, Darth Vader is like on the thing, and his arms are in the like lamest
Hello.
position.
Oh.
And everybody
trailer was like, what the fuck?
What is wrong with Darth Vader? Looks so lame.
Oh, and they
because it was the first
CG'd
time
it?
you see. And then
Yeah.
in the movie, the arms are down because they were like, maybe not so much.
No.
Okay, I don't remember.
I was talking to someone. Was it with you guys? I forget. But we've all seen Rogue One. I hope I'm not spoiling anything.
Oh, yeah.
But there would have been something. It is cool that Darth Vader is in Rogue One. But
Yeah.
there would have been something so much cooler if they didn't have that scene in the middle
Yeah.
with him.
Mm-hmm.
If that not had been his reveal, and all it was that like super sweet 30-second fight shot at the end.
That was
awesome.
That would have been.
I agree.
Yeah.
That would have been a cooler button on the movie.
Yeah,
Right,
just
exactly.
There was
exactly.
something really sort of like lame looking about Darth Vader in that middle scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like his mask felt like it was the wrong
Yeah.
mask. Like somebody went to the wrong
I was
hobby
actually
shop.
kind of shocked to find out it was actually James Earl Jones doing the voice too, because it's like in that scene I felt like they had gotten a guy who sounds like James Earl Jones.
Well, but they also might have done something to make him sound younger or something. But you're like, it's a fucking computerized voice anyway.
Yeah.
There is a documentary on Netflix called "I Am Your Father" about the guy who played.
Yeah,
Did you
I
see
saw it? It was great.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
about
good.
David Prowse.
David Prowse, the
Yeah.
guy who's in the suit
Yeah.
the whole movie, or
Yeah.
first trilogy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Nice.
interesting-
It's a very interesting documentary because there's some
Yeah,
Well,
weird stuff.
I'm
that
so excited.
happened.
You know how they just recently released a shot of the cast of the Han Solo,
Yeah,
that's
the origin story.
Yeah.
What are they calling it? Yeah,
Red Cup.
What is it?
The code name they're working under is Red Cup.
Yeah, but my buddy is working on that
Oh
film.
my God! What a fucking! Yeah. Of course it's called Red Cup.
I think Alex just
Yeah,
Solo.
because it's a Han Solo
yeah.
cup.
Red Solo.
Because I
cup.
have a I have a
Yeah.
Han Solo cup.
Yeah, and it's red.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
funny. So of course,
But
Red
but a
Cup.
buddy of mine is one of the producers on the film, and he's over in London
cool.
working on it now. And it's like, oh, it just looks so cool.
I think we need a field trip to London.
Yeah,
yeah, guys.
yeah.
I
Make
stayed
that
with
shit
him
work.
when I went out. When I
You
went
should go to
that
London
guy.
and
The Harry
shoot
Potter
an
thing?
episode, a recorded
Yeah,
episode on the
from the
Millennium
Guys,
Falcon.
I am all about just traveling to record our podcast.
I love
Let's
it.
do it.
I love
All
it.
right.
I'm so going to
Just
London.
need some money
Yeah.
first to pay for all
Just get
this.
some money first.
We'll make it happen.
Sell the Tesla.
Send the money.
I have frequent flyer miles. We'll make this happen.
All
love
right.
it.
All right. All right. Sweet. Do we have
Okay,
another
so that's
email?
how we set it up. That's how that works. All right, hold on. Let me see. Oh.
What?
Okay, first off, this is really fun. I guess, I don't really remember this, but I guess
What'd you do?
Well, okay, so the subject is STD free! Exclamation point.
Oh, great.
It's from Barry.
Barry?
Barry.
Congrats, Barry.
Greetings, adorable
go.
Allison, astonishing Alex, and just Tom.
Just Tom.
That's
You
it.
have enough titles.
Ah.
I hope this gets in time for the episode, but the Dr. Albrecht vetting Allison's potential suitors of STD inspired me.
Oh.
Hope you enjoy.
Wait, you?
Barry O, licensed massage therapist. I guess. So this is something you're supposed to
Wait,
give.
your beer, your
Oh,
beer.
shit, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Beer. Electronical equipment. Oh, God.
How many?
God.
That's okay. We're good. We're good. Where's that wet nap?
Do you have wet nap?
No, I don't know.
No, what are you talking
Nothing
about?
happened.
All right, we're
There's
good.
nothing to see here.
No catastrophes.
No
catastrophes.
catastrophes.
All right. I'll find
Just don't put your computer back down in the
I'm not
beer.
gonna put my computer
okay, what
back
am I
down in the
looking
beer.
at?
This is what he says you should give each of your
Oh,
suitors.
that's hilarious. It's like the Fallout guy.
It says Dr. Albrecht says you're STD,
You're STD free. Was that something we talked about, that you would check all my suitors?
I guess. I don't. Sometimes on the show, I'm like,
Oh, right.
what did we just say?
Because you were like, you were like, I'll just give them a piece of paper that says.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Right.
So this is what we'll give them.
Oh, great.
We'll just make this piece of
Cool.
paper.
If someone ever shows up.
Tom, anything? Nothing?
God damn it, Tom. Why do we have you on this show if you can't find something to clean up the spilled beer with?
I know. There should be a some sort of rag or like a wet.
It's a lifesaver thing.
No,
What?
that's a.
No, I rolled it up for you.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
boy.
I forgot about this.
Okay.
Find something.
Oh God.
Guys, I apologize.
I have.
I apologize to our listeners at home
The
who have
good
to
news
deal.
is it's just shit. Now
What?
now anytime I move my computer, I feel like I'm gonna hit everything and fuck everything.
You're good.
What's in the?
By the way, you still have beer in your beer bottle. So
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
fast acting,
this
tenacting,
isn't,
you guys.
This isn't a total fail. Oh, what are you touching?
Oh, no, not the black
Oh
dildo.
my God! You literally pulled a dildo out of a bag.
Yeah, that's for my.
Tom literally just pulled a giant black dildo out of
Yeah.
a bag in Alex's garage.
Yeah, that's for
What?
my wife's comedy show.
What?
The Bouvet Sisters.
Oh my gosh!
Little table, you're fine.
What do you mean we're fine? I mean, yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
Fine.
All right, we're gonna. Oh, but I feel like it's gonna seep in.
I
It's an old
agree.
table.
This is
Hold
from
on, do you
Pampa.
Tom, I think you need to go in the house and get paper towels.
All right.
You guys continue.
I love
We're
you,
just going to
Tom.
talk about you behind your back while you do that.
Here comes the garage.
All right, we're not
gosh,
gonna make
the garage
anything.
is going to open.
Oh God,
Dear
everything.
listeners, this is the sound of Alex's garage opening.
Yeah. Heather,
Go.
I hope Heather didn't lock the back door because that would be amazing.
Oh, Heather's right
hey,
there.
she is.
She's right there. Heather,
Hi.
we spilled beer.
I spilled beer, so I need a thing. Oh, and here comes Monty.
Hey. This is the biggest derailing of an episode yet.
I think so.
This is amazing.
Well, no, the biggest derailing was when I just deleted it.
Oh, yeah, that was awful. That was awful.
That derailed the whole episode.
Hey, Heather, why don't you sit in for Tom while he go gets paper towels?
All right.
Yes.
What's everybody talking about?
We were talking
nothing.
about...
We were talking about STDs.
STDs.
Actually, and then
Perfect
Tom
timing.
pulled out your big black dildo.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good
Did it
times.
Get put anywhere?
Back
No,
in the bag.
yeah,
he
back in
freaked
the bag.
out, and then he put it right back in the bag.
Back in the back.
By the way, Heather, Monty looks at you the way I've never seen Monty look at anyone.
Oh yeah, I love Monty's just like breathing into the microphone.
I know.
Tom's
Tom has
back!
paper towels.
Thank you, Tom.
Guys, chill.
I
Oh, I love
Tom,
it.
we replaced you with Heather.
Thank you, Tom.
She's funny.
Yeah.
She's funny. She's getting out of the way now.
Oh, bye,
thank
Heather.
you, Tom.
All right, beer
Thank
is
you,
gone.
Heather. Thank you, Monty.
Heather and Monty are leaving.
It's kind of nice having the door open, isn't it?
I know, but we need to not have the door open.
I know,
It's
let's
like
close the door.
weird doing this in daylight.
I know it's like.
Yeah.
All right, go out there, Monty. Go with Mama. Go.
Monty, you're standing right where the door needs to go. Go!
There it goes. See you in a sec.
Woo!
All
cool.
right.
You're welcome, listeners, for that 5 minutes of nonsense.
Well, it was a. That's I don't. Oh, it's upside down.
No,
What
it's
happened
not.
while I was gone?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it is.
Anything?
Here we go.
No.
Nothing.
Monty replaced
Monty
you
replaced
as
you
the
for a
flight
second.
engineer.
And she just went,
Good choice.
and that
Yeah.
was the end of it.
All right, so
So thank you for that, everybody.
Barry sent that in?
Barry sent
Oh,
that
thanks,
in.
Barry.
All right, let's get to
A story?
a story.
Star
First
Wars.
off, let's start with. Speaking of Star Wars, we got to start with this.
Okay. Give Alex back his beer, but don't let him put it down on the table.
Thank you. New solar system found.
Yeah.
To have 7
planets.
Earth-sized
Earth-like
planets.
Yeah.
Well, moon base, we could just do one of these instead.
Yeah,
'cause
fuck moon
We
base.
got our
We'll
whole
just have-
planets.
We could have
Earth 3
We
base.
could have oxygen.
3 base?
Why
Three
live
base?
on a moon base?
Yeah, this is amazing.
So for those of you who don't know, welcome to science.
Yeah.
So NASA just released information that they have identified a nearby solar system
Yep.
Yeah.
that is hosting 7 Earth-sized planets.
Yeah.
Most intriguing
That's amazing.
is that 3 of these planets land in what they call the Goldilocks zone.
I
which
know that from
is-
doing a crossword puzzle every day.
Yeah.
That was the answer to one, and I was like, oh, Goldilocks
You're like,
zone.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So hence it is close enough to the sun to have enough warmth that it's not everything's fucking cold.
Yeah.
And far enough away that it's
That
not
you're-
like rivers
everything's
of
on
liquid
fire.
magma. Yeah. So there's 3 planets that could very well have the things that we need in
Yeah.
order for our life to sustain, which then goes, well, has life evolved on that
Yeah.
planet yet? Or those planets?
Have they found us?
Have they found us?
They're like, we found a
How
solar system that has one Earth-like planet, 2. I guess Mars counts as an Earth-like planet, too, right?
Earth-sized planet. I think Mars
Earth-sized
is
planet, that's what
really
I mean.
big. Isn't Mars like really big?
Really?
Super small?
Those,
Anyway.
the planets they found, they did like an artist's rendering of the planets.
Yeah.
Like to show the different colors. Like they got that close that they could see what they looked like.
I don't know.
Because the renderings are all very different looking planets.
Yeah,
so like, if they got that
artists'
close, you'd be able to see.
Artist's
idea.
idea of
Satellites or
what
whatever around them.
TRAPPIST-1 solar system might look like.
Oh,
But-
okay.
For now,
That's
each of its own Earth-sized planets
So-
known by letter only.
So I actually went to this thing called a science soiree this past week.
Science
yeah.
soiree.
Science
You mean a
soiree.
science party?
Yeah, it's cool. It's my friend Christina
Science
Ochoa organizes these things where she just gets a bunch of people together who are like into sciencey stuff, like
Neat.
once
I like that.
once every month or so, and she finds someone who opens up their house to a group of people, and then they
Cool.
get someone within a science related field to come and give like a short talk. It's almost
Like a TED Talk light?
like a TED Talk,
Yeah.
yeah. But you just get to go and like learn something while you drink wine with your friends. It's cool. And so this
fun.
past week, it was I can't believe Mike Brown. Shoot, I might be butchered. That might not be it. It's a simple name like that, but his Twitter handle is Pluto Killer because he is the guy credited for getting the talking started that Pluto's no longer a planet because he found that this object called Eris that's basically the same size as Pluto,
Yeah.
and he was like, "This is not a planet, therefore Pluto cannot be a planet."
That
And
son of
that's
a
what
bitch.
I know exactly,
Ah,
but
son of a bitch.
his whole talk was about that him and this I forget what's God I'm so terrible, I have no actual information, but he works at some university or something like
Learned a
that,
lot,
and his office is down the hall from a mathematician who specializes in astronomical math, I guess.
That's good.
I totally just-
Astrophysics?
Astrophysics. That's what my brother studied in college. I should have known that. Anyway, between the two of them,
math.
between the two of them, they have basically proven the existence of a 9th planet in our solar system, and it is a giant planet that actually orbits.
The whole solar system?
Like if you picture our solar system and all of us in the flat, this planet actually kind of like zooms out vertically from it, and it has like a 15,000 year orbit around the sun.
Holy shit.
And it's one of these things where like they've just done the math and
So they see this little thing moving
No,
once.
they don't see. That's the thing. It hasn't actually been found yet. It is only proven to exist via mathematical calculations.
Oh, so it's like the only reason why little ripples in gravity they see
exactly.
would
Or like
exist.
the fact
Good,
that
Alex.
apparently our entire solar
ripples
system
in
is like
gravity.
tilted at a slight degree, and the
Yep.
sun is tilted at a different degree. This
Yep.
is the only thing that would explain that.
Yep.
So they've done all the math, and they know approximately where in the sky it would be because they know they figured out its orbit. So now there's like all of these organizations out there like looking for this 9th planet, and he's like, I'm pretty sure in the next 5-ish years this planet will be discovered, and we will have we will once again have a 9th planet.
Oh,
So
that's
if
nice.
that is, it's a 15,000 year orbit, right?
Yeah.
So when it gets close enough, and it was 15,000 years ago or whatever,
Right.
that could have been close enough for the aliens on that planet to visit us.
Yeah.
Right?
Just pop over.
Well, it was that close.
Yeah, yeah.
As opposed to having to travel. They're like, yeah.
Let's
Maybe
just
that's
wait.
where aliens are coming from.
They're like,
Yeah.
fuck, we got
Yeah.
a couple thousand more years, and then we're
Great.
gonna hit that Earth
Who wants to
spot
play
We'll see.
Jenga?
with those
We'll
fucking
see.
donuts that were so
Yeah.
great.
But yeah, it was really
Hope
neat.
they still
I was
have
like,
those.
Oh, they nuked it. Nah.
Eh.
I was there and I was like, I forgot how much I like astronomy.
Yeah.
Astronomy's awesome. And now we have
Astronomy
this new
is-
solar system.
No,
And
fuck.
Yeah.
And it's close. It's close. It's 39 light years away.
Oh, the system.
Yeah,
I
the
thought you
new
were talking
so
about
yeah,
I thought you were talking about the
the
Star
donut
Trek.
place.
no,
Yeah.
the donut.
yeah. But it's close. It's like it's
Yeah.
gettable
Yeah,
once
but
we figure out how to
goable?
sort of. Well, even if we can get close to light speed,
Yeah.
you could send somebody in their lifetime.
Yeah.
Weren't they doing that new like form of space travel recently where they shoot like lasers at like a
the
solar
the solar cells,
sails? Yeah.
solar sails.
Oh,
Should I
yeah.
get us there faster?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Great. Oh, hey, guess what? Now your
Dog
neighbors are doing
banging on.
construction.
There's a new house being made.
This is
There's
an
houses
awesome
being made
episode.
all the time.
This
And-
is just
I know,
a.
it's Paul Bunyan coming
Yeah.
in just to get some coffee.
We've just got a well-oiled machine.
Dude,
Going
we are we so well oiled. We can express how well oiled
Yep.
in a very
Yep.
oiled way.
All right. Do we have another story? I feel like.
Yeah,
Should we do
sure.
another story?
All right, let me see what we got. Oh, this is fun. Stupid. I love stories like this.
Yeah.
Oh, goody.
Hair dryers used to strike a blow against speeders in Hopeman.
Hopeman.
So
I
Hopeman-
like the pun on all these.
Yeah. So
And
Hopeman
this whole
is
title.
So okay, so it's the small town
Hopeman
in
is.
Scotland.
Okay.
Hopeman.
Ooh. Okay. They
And
use them
people-
like radar guns.
They use them like radar guns.
Yep.
The whole community goes out, puts on little yellow vests, and points
Hair dryers?
dryers at speeders,
Oh my
causing
gosh.
them to freak out and slow down.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking hair dryer. It's not even. It's like they literally.
That's
so there's like a
awesome.
picture of this like old dude
Yeah.
just out there like he's an official, pointing a
Oh my gosh, this is like the upgrade from Get Off My Lawn.
Yeah, and they had a little girl that was out there for a while, just pointing a hair dryer at
Oh my
these speeders.
goodness.
I didn't know Revlon made speed detectors.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, it's heating me up. But how fun is that? Talk about a good, like, ingenious way. So there's lots of stuff. Like I've probably talked about people parking, like blocking my driveway.
She
No.
won't shut up about it.
Oh, really? People just park in front of
Yeah.
your driveway?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I came home the other day and there was somebody literally parked straight across my driveway.
What?
As if they were a friend. And I was like, what?
Or as if they were blind?
Yeah, well, I know,
Yeah.
and I don't get that. Oh boy, I was so mad that because I had to be on the phone for like 20 minutes before I could get the tow people on the phone.
and then
I
have
was
them
like,
come.
these are all 20 minutes. That is going to be this fucking jagoff.
Yeah.
having time
Like,
to
come
do
get
whatever
their
he needs.
car.
I was like, within seconds, just
Yeah.
go get it because this of all the ones.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people would just park and like. Just enough that you're like, oh, this is fucking annoying, but I'm not going to tow that car. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can get in and out. There was one time where I feel like I've told this story on the show before, but if not,
Here we go.
If so, forget it. But yeah, somebody was parked and we couldn't back out, and we were going somewhere, and I just stormed into the Starbucks.
Oh,
And
really?
I like busted into the Starbucks because I was like, they're always in this fucking Starbucks.
Yeah, yeah.
So I busted into the Starbucks and I was like, is somebody here driving a Toyota? What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
blah, 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 gray? And everybody was quiet, but everybody was looking at me. And I was like, is somebody driving a blah, blah, blah
Yeah.
and blocking a driveway?
Yeah.
And this little Asian lady was like, oh, that's me. And I was like, I'm leaving. You have to move it. And she was like, ah! And she went out
Oh, my gosh.
and
Yes.
ran to her car and fucking
Yeah.
left. But I was like, where? What?
I would
Come
have taken
on.
a bat to the window. I'm sorry.
This is the
bat
problem.
to the
I've
window?
actually,
Yeah.
I have actually looked up my legal rights
Yeah?
to
Oh,
how
yeah.
much I can do things. Because I was like, I'm just going to back my car straight into the
Yeah.
fucking thing. They're parked illegally, not my fault.
Right.
It's true. It is my fault. I can't do that.
Oh, damn it. You know what's funny?
Yeah.
This isn't funny, but this is ridiculous. So you can't, this is pretty common if you live in LA. I don't know how much it happens elsewhere, but people will park at the end of their driveways.
Oh, yeah, block the sidewalk.
You can't block the sidewalk. So
Right.
people will park like before their nose of the car hits the sidewalk, but the butt of the car is actually still in where cars park on the side of the street. So you're
Oh,
actually okay
interesting.
parked there.
Really?
But yeah, you are because you're not as long as you're not blocking the sidewalk and you're not further out
Yeah.
into the street than
Yeah.
a normal parked car. So
Yeah.
large cars can't do it, but like small, like Fiats do it all the
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
right? But my neighbors had this happen where a large car blocked the sidewalk completely. Like pulled up so their car wasn't hanging into the street more than a parked car, but completely blocked the sidewalk to where people had to not just walk around the car, they had to walk before all the parked cars because you couldn't get through, you know? So my neighbor left a note on the car just saying, hey, please don't block the sidewalk next time. Something like that. Something simple like that. She came out the next morning. The car was gone, but there was a note taped to the sidewalk where the car was parked that just said, go fuck yourself, motherfucker.
Amazing.
I was
Amazing.
I know. We were dying because we were like, one, how angry do you have to be to do that? Two, you have tape in your car to tape something to the sidewalk.
Yeah, I know.
Emergency tape.
It was ridiculous. But that's what I told her. I was like, it's illegal to block the sidewalk. So next time you see a car doing that, just call.
But see, this is the problem is that the response time is so slow.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly want to be like, can you just like deputize me to fucking write tickets or call
citizens arrest?
What I really want to do is because the private towing companies, like if you park in a private like a
private lot,
like
or
a
something
private
like
lot,
that.
like parking for an office building,
right?
And it says like violators will be towed at the owner's expense. Those things are fucking towed in minutes, because the private company calls the tow company. The tow company is like cha-ching money and goes and gets the car.
Yeah, but this is the city of Los Angeles.
Yeah. And I want to be able to do that. I want to have like my buddy on speed dial, and I can just be like, come get this fucking asshole.
Well, you gotta be friends with the guy who owns a tow company.
Yes. Just go paint a big handicap sign on the street right in front of your driveway. I mean, you'll get handicapped people parking there, but probably not as often as...
That's actually not a bad idea, is just make that
paint
one
it blue.
thing blue. I actually started talking about, like, can we make it permit parking on our street? You know what I mean?
Don't do that. Then Tom and I can't park here.
I know. Well, no, we would have I'd have two permits, and I'd give them to you.
Okay.
So you would always be able to park here. You know what I mean?
That I like. That
yeah,
I like.
but it's just like, you know...
Or I wonder if you can just get the city to paint the edges by your driveway red.
I already painted them myself.
Oh, they're red?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
People still park there.
I didn't notice that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
People park in front of my driveway.
I know.
You don't need it to be red to know that's fucking illegal.
That is insane.
Heather, years and years and years ago, Heather came home once, and there was someone parked in our driveway.
Are you serious?
And she was just like, what the fuck?
Bat.
What?
Then you can take the bat out because they're on your property. Then you can
Yeah.
bang their car.
Maybe,
No, you
yeah.
can't.
Maybe.
They're
I like
trespassing.
that. I got to look that up.
That would be
Yeah.
But yeah, and then she said that she came back, and she was like, Heather was like, what? Excuse me, what are you doing? And
I
she
would've
goes-
slashed their
she goes,
tires.
There was nowhere else to park.
Oh my
Jeez.
gosh.
Oh, well then.
I know. She was like, I don't give a shit.
you saw? Wait, the woman who parked her car.
Yeah,
did
she
you see
showed
that?
up, and Heather goes, "What? Excuse me, what are you doing?" And she
Yeah.
goes, "There was nowhere else to park."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, I know. People are assholes. The whole planet
Oh
is
my
basically a
gosh.
bunch of assholes.
Wow.
I'm actually more surprised when I meet people. I'm like, they were nice.
I would have like.
You know what I mean? Like random
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
strangers,
When they're nice?
100%.
Yeah.
When I bump into somebody or something happens and there's an exchange between me and another human being and they're nice, I am genuinely surprised.
Oh.
Do you get
seriously.
suspicious? Like, what's up with this guy? He's
Well,
nice.
yeah, I'm like, he's too nice. Does he
That's
kill children?
depressing.
No, it's totally true. I mean,
kill
I'm sure people
children?
feel the same way. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't live in fucking Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody's lovely.
Everyone's
you know
so
what
nice
I mean?
in
Like,
Wisconsin.
there's like the one asshole in your town. You're like,
wasn't making a murderer in Wisconsin.
probably.
That was the one guy.
Yeah,
guy,
that was
yeah.
the one guy. So you now they've made
clear.
it public.
Or
Just
it's
avoid
not
that guy.
him; it's the entire police department that framed him, or whatever you want to believe with that
Yeah,
story.
I didn't really watch that one.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
one
it's
had,
real good. You need to watch it.
I didn't watch it because it had such an angle. Like it was so
It
clearly
definitely
like
does.
this guy got fucked. Now let's watch 7 episodes about it.
Yeah, but-
that like
but
with
it's kind of
Serial, it was sort of
insane.
like back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I
who's
mean?
right, who's wrong?
Yeah, and even the Robert Durst one was a little bit like, is he? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
That was.
I
That
killed
was
them all.
Crazy.
What?
Well, you did it now. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, you saw that,
No.
right? Oh, you gotta watch
You
it.
spoiled it.
Tom.
Oh.
Thanks
no,
a lot, guys.
honestly, what we just said doesn't like it
You
doesn't
gotta-
even.
It doesn't even touch.
I'll
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah,
You got to check it out.
I'll check
All
it
right.
out.
Check it out.
All right.
Did we
Speaking
do
of
it?
checking out,
We did it.
we had some bumps.
Yeah, I have to run
have
because I
some
think I
ups and
parked in front of
downs?
someone's driveway.
Oh my god!
Take it back to it, Alex.
You fucker.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening. If you liked what you heard, can you subscribe to us please and rate us and pass us on iTunes or Stitcher or whatever you listen to us
Yeah,
on.
yo.
You can send us emails. As you see, we read them. You can email us at halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com. We make no guarantee to pronounce your name correctly.
I guarantee not to pronounce your name
Yeah, that makes
correctly.
sense. You can also
I
follow
High
us.
guarantee
rise.
that.
High rise.
You can also follow us on Twitter, HalfHourHappyHR. And that is it for this week's episode of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Alison Haislip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht, sitting in with us as always, the highest paid flight engineer on the podcast circuit.
I'm so rich.
Super Volcano Krajewski.
Yeah, Tom.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Now leaving Nerdist.com.